Out here, this isn't just a trapline. It's something deeper. It's something earned. A way of life shaped by those before us, carried forward with purpose and grounded in something greater than ourselves. Because this isn't about taking. Instead, it's about stewardship, honoring the land, respecting the wildlife, and caring for what God Himself has entrusted to us. We don't just harvest, we manage. We don't just take, we give back. We don't just walk this ground, we protect it for those who come next, with respect, with purpose, with unwavering resolve. This is conservation. This is tradition. This is family. This is the Trapline Saga.
I was a walk in here yesterday. You seen me set those traps in that other beaver dam lodge location. I ended up spending the rest of the day just out scouting around, trying to find prime spots to set. I don't have dozens and dozens of traps, so I'm trying to find the best I can possible for right now and trying to get away from people. I did run into a guy. He's been setting around my areas and we're intertwining each other. So I'm trying to get away from him also. He did follow my tracks back into this forest road, and I know he's trying to scout out. He's trying to figure out where I'm at also. I have found some spots I know people aren't going to walk back in here, and this is one of them. If you look behind me, nobody's walking through this crap to get into this stuff. My truck is way back there. It sucks hauling beavers out of here. I'm going to say that. It's not going to be fun, but if I can come in here in 2 days and get 6 beaver out of here and leave, I'll be fine with that. But we are going to set up. There's a run coming out of here, fresh one. There's multiple runs coming up into this hillside. All fresh too. Lots of fresh chewing, and let's get these things set. And all I'm doing is just going to be a simple, I am going to put the 330s in these runs coming up, and I'm going to put down a little beaver caster. That's all I'm doing. Just simple sets. I didn't want to carry a lot of equipment in here. Handful of traps and a bucket. So we're going to get these set, and then we're going to get out of here and move on to another area that I'm basically doing the same thing. So hopefully here within the next day, I can show you hauling out a bunch of fur out of these spots. Caster mount right here.
Is there?
Yeah. You might want to bring another 330 in here.
I can smell that caster.
Is that right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can't get them from the lodge, we'll definitely get them there. We're back in here checking these sets I did yesterday. A couple of them don't have anything, kind of getting discouraged. But I was kind of walking up on this last one. I seen some fur sticking up. I didn't see the trap, so looks like a beaver to me. I'm gonna get in here, look like huge. I'm gonna get this thing reset, but I'm gonna show you this beaver. Kind of what we're dealing with in here. This is a really nasty area to try getting beavers out. So maybe one at a time is best, but we like to have 2 or 3 at a time. So this hillside right here, my buddy's up in there. You have to walk this all the way the heck back out to the truck. And it's a tangled up mess, but there's the beaver. And I had them all coming up into these little neck down. Coming up in here, what they're doing is they're coming up here to eat. And this is what they're doing. They're just chopping down all these live trees. So I'm gonna get this guy out of here and get this trap reset. Oh man, it's a big beaver. Whew. We got a big one. Holy smokes, that's a big beaver. Holy. That's gonna be a fun one to drag out of here. Look at the size of that one. Holy. Jesus. It's a tank. Oh man. That is a giant beaver. Can't wait to take this one home, get this one on the scale and see what it comes out to. But that thing is, I thought it was little by looking at it in the water, but that's a giant. That tail's huge, at least 6 inches wide. It's got bite marks. Teeth on that thing are just massive. Let me get the sucker out of here. Oh, gee. Oh, Jerry. Oh, what did I get myself into?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what if you get a monster?
That thing is a monster. That tail is, let's see, how wide is that tail? I mean, that's my hand on the tail, and it's way wider than my hand.
50 pounder.
Yeah, that thing's gonna go 50 pounds easily. What a giant. Now I gotta carry that thing out of here. Might be glad I don't have the first 3 of them right now. Yeah, they didn't get in that one. They didn't get in that other one. But, I mean, see this tree?
Yeah,
That, and they got one on the other side. They're doing the exact same thing.
they're working on it.
That thing.
Oh,
Tank.
oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah, that's over 50.
Have you ever seen a tank beaver? That's a tank. Oh God. That tail.
Huge.
Massive. Black.
Beautiful.
Well, I think we got some big ones in here.
Boy, you can have caster sacks the size of watermelons.
It's a giant.
That's a monster.
Factory. They used a little bit different lure yesterday. I think I was using a predator control group. Today we're going to try the Dobbins backbreaker. I said before, we don't get paid for any promotion on this, no free lures or anything. Everything is just, we're trying it out and seeing what we like best. We get that set, and hopefully tomorrow we come back and have more. And we got these other sets in here that didn't go last night, but they definitely could tonight. Got more active ones back there. Maybe I'll bring another 330 in here tomorrow. Big old fatty. Whew. Hey, tomorrow when we go back in there, I'm bringing a sled. If I would have had 2 of those, I think guy could kill himself trying to get them out. This thing's huge. Like I say, we want to get this one on the scale. One thing I noticed when we're back in there is this is a very, very dark beaver. This one is a black one. You know, we got a lot of the reddish brown around here. I got a blonde last week, but this one One thing I was kind of looking for, because a friend of mine told me about black beavers in the area. I think we got him. Thing is just like a black bear. Looking forward to getting this one dried out and taking a better look at it. Hey, that tail is massive. An old beaver. Feet are huge. Now I can see why the MB 750s and the Beaver Extremes are so popular, because they got such a huge foot. Oh, beautiful animal. We got more traps to check, and hopefully we got some more fur today. First part of the morning was kind of striking out, but we got more sets in today, and see what happens with those. Other than that, we've been seeing a lot of wildlife. Fisher tracks, bobcat tracks today. A lot of empty traps. But we got warmer weather on the way, and that's going to really change things around too. I see something floating in that water out there, and that trap is gone, so that's a good sign. We had some 330s set up here with caster mounds yesterday. We're going to be putting some footholds in here today. Alright, we're coming up on the dam here. Sure enough, there's a big old beaver sitting in there. Oh, and my hands are already cold. Oh, he's got some weight. Stuck on something. Oh, stuck on a stick. There we go. There, I finally got this sucker out of the water. That is a big beaver. Another good one. Like yesterday's catch. And I had him right there in a foot. One thing I love about Belials is they hold on tight and they get them nice. It's got a tight grip on them. And this trap's gonna have to go in the truck. I'm missing a trap tag now that he was wrapped up in it. Trap tag gone. Wrapped around that stick. God, what giant! Another nice one. It's gonna be over 40 pounder for sure. Big old tail on him. Huge tail for that body size, really. Just another beautiful little blanket on here. Man, nice reddish dark. That one load up in truck, and we're gonna get some footholds on here, some no BS, and I'm gonna put an MB 750 on this and get these conibears bears out of here and use them in some runs or something. Might not be a dump.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, these drowning sets here, pretty simple. All I got is an anchor. It's got a cable. And I toss this anchor out in the water. It's a 10 foot cable. Then this goes up here just below the water line. I'm going to put about 6 inches of water, so when the beaver comes up here on its run, it steps into it. What they do is they get in there, then they go back out in the deep water, takes them down to the bottom with that deal, and they're done for, because on this little clip right here, it slides down the cable really good, but they can't come back up. It pinches off. Pretty simple set. It's really good with caster mounds, and that's what we're doing here. Now it's time to get the rubber gloves on. Well, we got the anchor out there. We got the MB 750 trap right there. And they come up to sniff out this caster. We'll step right in that thing. And they've been pretty active here, coming up on this lodge, so get this down. It should be a darn good spot. This stuff we're going to try today is Sweetwater flat tail. It's made by the Minnesota brand, so we're going to give it a shot. It smells really good. I'm doing a trap check on the spot you seen me set up the other day, and I already see something floating down here.
Flashing that was here.
Yeah, something was moving there. You were using this bank den too last night. Yeah, it's definitely fresh splashes from yesterday. Something came up here. Oh yeah, that's a beaver, I think. Beaver or an otter?
Can't tell you.
Oh, that's a beaver. Oh gosh, look at the size of that one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Whew. Might be the day of big beavers.
Maybe so.
Smokes. Oh. Didn't I have that thing tied off good? Holy crap.
It's a nice one. Was it front footed?
Yeah, and then around the neck. I have to hand you this H stand out of here. Oh, my gosh. Tell you what, these H stands in certain places really do make a difference. Look at how I bent that son of a gun. Holy crap! That is huge. Oh my God! Look at that thing.
Oh, kids.
Oh.
Oh, kids.
Oh my goodness. That thing's gonna weigh up. Whew. There. That's a huge, huge beaver. Sun's coming back out. Alright, we got that one reset. Did you see these tracks? We got 2 more sets on that. I don't see an H stand standing up, do you?
Where was that other one?
Right in that corner.
Right here?
I don't see an H stand standing up.
No.
That means we probably got another one.
Looks like a little open water right by
That H stand's laying down. Look at that. Tracks, that might be from yesterday, but yeah, we got another, definitely another animal in here for sure. I see the fur sticking up. Boy, I wonder what's in there. Looks like another beaver to me.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a beaver for sure. Yeah, that warm weather did get them moving. Up there slapping their tails last night.
They can't refuse that backbreaker.
No, they actually like that. Not a bad one. Definitely take that. Good size beaver. Not a giant, but great. Great one. Another dark reddish one. All right. Oh, Jesus. Falling Jerry's hole over here. All right. Gosh. You know, a lot of people consider these things just nuisance. They are kind of a pretty animal. They do benefit a lot of wildlife out here too. They just got to be kept in check. You can't have too many of them. Pretty tails. Might have to have a couple billfolds made. All right, we're on a good streak here. 2 for 4 so far on this dam. We got 3 beavers so far today, and this is only our second stop. Not bad for the conditions we're dealt with. We got a lodge set up here on a run. Let's check it out. It's a 50-50 chance, I think. Definitely some wolf tracks on top of this lodge. My H stand's tipped. We'll see. It's tipped a little bit, but not a lot. Not really seeing any fur down in there though. But I'm gonna check that out. Boy. I'm actually going to move this off the lodge and I'm going to put it down. If I can't get them out of this thing, I don't want to educate them either, so we're just going to move this trap. Never mind.
Serious?
Yep. I didn't feel any weight. Holy crap. Smaller one. Beaver number 3 off this spot. What a day. Whew. I think I'm just gonna grab this whole thing and I think we're gonna actually reset here. Boy, what a week of high and low moments. Today is a high. You know, that's one thing about the trap line is, you know, bringing people out with you and having a trapping partner like Jerry or my wife or the kids. It's just, it makes it so much more enjoyable. And can't thank Jerry enough for getting me into this. I mean, this is something I should have been doing years ago. But he got me into it this winter, and I'll tell you what, looking back, I'm never going to give this up. Never.
Thanks for watching, guys. Say, we're gonna keep more videos coming your way, and who knows what's gonna be on them. So if you like what you just seen, wanna see more, then join us along on all of our adventures by hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget, get out there and break the chain of routine.